Hey there, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Elmo's Kitchen, where we turn the ordinary into extraordinary, one delicious creation at a time. Today, I'm absolutely thrilled to share something that's been a total game changer in my kitchen, and I have a feeling it's about to revolutionize yours too. We're talking about honey-mastered salads, and trust me when I say this isn't just another boring bowl of greens. You know that moment when you take a bite of something and your taste buds just light up with pure joy? That's exactly what happens when you master the art of honey-infused salads. I've been perfecting this technique for months now, experimenting with different combinations, tweaking ratios, and honestly, I've fallen head over heels in love with how honey transforms even the simplest salad into something absolutely magical. Let me tell you something that changed everything for me. Honey isn't just a sweetener in salads, it's a flavor conductor. When you understand how honey works with other ingredients, you unlock this incredible ability to create balanced, complex flavors that keep people coming back for more. The natural enzymes in honey actually help meld flavors together in ways that regular sugar simply can't match. What I've discovered through countless kitchen experiments is that honey has this amazing ability to tame bitter greens like arugula and kale, while simultaneously enhancing the natural sweetness of ingredients like roasted beets or caramelized onions. It creates this beautiful harmony where every ingredient gets to shine without overpowering the others. The texture element is equally important. When you whisk honey into your dressing, it creates this gorgeous, glossy coating that clings to your greens perfectly. No more sad, underdressed lettuce leaves hiding at the bottom of your bowl. Every single bite becomes coated with that golden goodness. Here's where most people go wrong, and I wish someone had told me this years ago. Not all honey is created equal, especially when it comes to salads. The type of honey you choose can completely transform your salad game. I've tested everything from wildflower to manuka, and each one brings something totally unique to the table. For delicate greens like butter lettuce or spinach, I absolutely swear by acacia honey. It has this incredibly light floral note that doesn't compete with subtle flavors. When I'm working with heartier greens like massaged kale or bitter chicory, I reach for buckwheat honey. Wildflower honey has become my go-to for fruit-heavy salads. There's just something about its complex floral notes that makes strawberries sing and really brings out the best in stone fruits. And, when I'm feeling fancy or making a special occasion salad. Orange blossom honey creates this dreamy citrus undertone that just elevates everything it touches. Creating a honey-mastered salad starts long before you even think about the dressing. The foundation is everything, and I've learned that the secret lies in treating your greens with the respect they deserve. This means proper washing, thorough drying, and understanding how different textures work together. I always start with a mix of textures. Maybe some crispy romaine for crunch-tender baby spinach for that melt-in-your-mouth moment, and a handful of peppery arugula to keep things interesting. The key is creating contrast not just in flavors, but in how each component feels in your mouth. Temperature plays a huge role too, something I didn't realize until I started really paying attention to the details. Slightly chilled greens hold honey-based dressings better and create a more refreshing eating experience. I like to prep my greens about 30 minutes before serving and let them chill in the refrigerator while I prepare everything else. This is where the magic really happens. And I'm going to share the technique that took me forever to perfect. The secret to a perfect honey vinaigrette isn't just about ratios, though those matter tremendously. It's about the method and understanding how honey behaves when mixed with acids. Start with room temperature honey because cold honey doesn't emulsify properly. I learned this the hard way after countless separated dressings that looked more like a science experiment than something you'd want to eat. Warm your honey just slightly if it's been stored in a cool place, but don't overdo it. The ratio I've settled on after extensive testing is 3 parts oil to 1 part acid to 1 part honey, but here's the crucial part. You need to whisk the honey with your acid first. Whether you're using lemon juice, apple cider vinegar, or balsamic, getting that honey completely dissolved into your acid creates the foundation for a dressing that stays perfectly emulsified. When you slowly drizzle in your oil while whisking constantly, you'll see this beautiful transformation happen. The mixture goes from separated ingredients to this glossy, cohesive dressing that coats the back of a spoon perfectly. That's your cue that you've achieved emulsion perfection. Now let's talk about combinations that will absolutely blow your mind. I've spent so much time experimenting with different flavor profiles, and I want to share the ones that have become absolute staples in my kitchen because they work every single time. One of my all-time favorites combines honey with fresh thyme and lemon juice tossed with mixed greens, sliced pears, toasted walnuts, and crumbled goat cheese. What I love most about honey-mastered salads is how beautifully they adapt to whatever season you're in. Spring calls for lighter combinations. Think honey lemon dressing with tender greens, fresh herbs, and the first asparagus of the season. The honey enhances the natural sweetness of young vegetables without overwhelming their delicate flavors. Here's what I want you to take away from our time together today. Honey-mastered salads aren't just about following recipes, they're about understanding how flavors work together and having the confidence to experiment in your own kitchen. Every single technique I've shared with you came from hours of playing, tasting, adjusting, and sometimes completely starting over. Start with one combination that speaks to you, master it, then begin experimenting with your own variations. Trust your taste buds, pay attention to textures, and don't be afraid to adjust ratios until they're perfect for your palate. I'd love to see what incredible combinations you come up with in your own kitchen. Drop a comment below with your favorite honey salad creation, and if this article inspired you to try something new, hit that subscribe button and share this with someone who could use a little more sweetness in their salad game. Until next time, keep creating magic in your kitchen, and remember, you've absolutely got this.